again, Joseph James here with Professional Canine Solutions. We're doing our structured walk today, teaching you how to do a structured walk and what all is required on a walk with your dog. This is 3.5-year-old Zoe that's come to us, female German Shepherd. This is day one of training. So I just did a video on how to get them accustomed to a prong collar. So now I'm going right into our structured walk. Here's the big key things about a structured walk. It's structured, okay? So just think about that. I'm not giving them permission to...
Beautiful dog.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Little interruption of video here, no big deal. So on a structured walk, I'm not giving them the right to do things on their own. So there's no peeing, there's no sniffing, there's no marking on trees, there's no picking up things, there's no dip in the head, okay? I want them to be paying attention to me. When a dog has too much leash, then they start to do their own little thing, okay? So in the amount of leash that I'm going to give, if you can zoom in at all, or come closer, it doesn't matter. I want to, this is roughly a 4-foot leash. I don't want to give complete all 4 feet of length because of then she'll take it. She'll know how to take it, okay? And then that you got a dog that's pulling, that's moving all around. And so what I want is, I don't want it to be tight where they're feeling a little bit of pressure, okay, like she felt right there. I want to be just enough where I can make some movements, slight corrections with the leash and the prong collar where she feels it. So I'm not holding her in this position, okay? I'm giving her just enough length that she can make a decision, but I will feel immediately. So like with this, I felt her get up, okay? If I wanted her to sit, I'd put her back in the sit. If she goes to dip her head towards the ground, then I would feel that and be able to make that correction. If she goes to pull me left, right, or move backwards, then I'll be able to feel all of that just by the amount of leash that I'm actually giving her to use. So I don't want it to be tight to cause stress on the dog. They start to feel all this anxiety and stuff. That's letting them know that I don't trust them enough, okay? But I also don't want too much leash because then she'll learn how to take it. She'll know that she's in control still and not me. So I want just enough on the actual, the amount of slack that she can have where I can feel head movement and body movement and she's gonna get corrected without me having to actually walk and look down at my dog the whole entire time. So structured walk, she's already used the bathroom. I'm not letting her go sniffing. I'm not letting her mark her territory, okay? This is structured. This is for her to learn the body position that I want. Where do I want her at on me? I want that head or that ear. I like to have that ear right in the middle of my thigh. So everything is back behind me. The body's back behind me. So when I actually go to make corrections, it's going to be kind of towards my butt and a little bit to the rear. You can kind of see her get up a little bit, okay? That was enough to get her attention. Depending on what she's doing will depend on how much I'm correcting. How much do I correct? Well, the dog will show you, okay? If it's too much, the dog will let you know. If it's too little, then the dog will probably continue that same behavior. I want to find that balance, okay? And it's different for every dog, okay? We can use number scales, correct on a 2, but what is that, okay? What is an 8? What is a 10? It's just all going to depend on what the dog's actually doing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start off in a sit. Okay, she knows no commands whatsoever, okay? So I'm not giving her a command to do it. I'm just giving a little leash pressure up. We have not even taught that yet, okay? So this is our structured walk. This is to get the dog to change their mindset, to stop being all frantic and pulling and doing whatever they want to do. This is the way that I will change a dog's mindset to get them to calm down, relax, get them to walking beside me, so now we can move forward with some good solid obedience and things like that. So I'm gonna actually turn around and come this way. Okay, so here we get ready to go on our structured walk. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in a sit. Good. Okay, I'm using one-hand leash. It really doesn't matter how you do it. But and I'm just gonna say right now, I'm not teaching the heel position. I'm just gonna say, let's go. Let's go. Good. Slow walk. All right, this is the mindset calming down again, okay? If you see, she's a little bit ahead of me, so I'm just gonna give her a little slight pop of the leash so she knows and understands where I want her at. Good. If I feel any tension whatsoever, then I'm just going to give her a little pop backwards and towards my butt. Good. Be careful when you're telling your dog if they do get in the right position. Be careful when you're telling your dog, you know, good boy or good girl, because they start to get excited. So I'm keeping everything really down. If I do say good, I'll just say it in a very calm manner. So some of the things that I'll tell you that I'm correcting on is, you know, if their head dips towards the ground, if they're trying to sniff, marking a territory, of course, also their position, but then also fixated stares. It's okay that a dog glances, but if I have another dog that's barking or something and they start staring, then I want to correct that, because that will help you get them to understand this is about me right now, not about the dog, okay? And so they know and understand, focus on me, don't focus on all your surroundings, okay? Good. So notice my walk is very slow. Getting her to calm down and relax. Good. Now she's a little ahead of me. Good. So you see slight corrections as I'm doing it. You can see my hand movement. So this is day one. This is very first training lesson. So actually doing really good for even for this structured walk for the amount of pulling that she was doing before. So you can see the leash is relaxed. If it goes to tighten up, I'm feeling that by her body movement, then I'm able to make a slight correction. Corrections don't have to be hard. As distractions go up, then I can increase the amount of correction or pop that I'm giving. We refer to it as a pop on the actual collar itself. So I see that she's wanting to lean down and try to pick up things. I'm not letting her, okay? This is about leverages. If a dog can figure out that they can do whatever they want to do on a walk, then whether it's pick up a pine cone or pick up a piece of trash or mark on the tree or sniff grass, then it all goes into, well, I'm gonna pull you, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna chase after other dogs. So it's a leverage thing right now. Every time she goes to get out of this position that I have her in, then she's gonna get a little slight correction. If she continues to do it, then I'm going to go up in my level of corrections or pops with the collar. Good. So, good. We have not taught the sit, but what I do want her to know and understand that when I stop, I want her to go straight into a sit. So right now I'm just simply using the leash. She doesn't know anything by command right now, with the exception of what just their owners taught them. But I look at it as they don't know anything because I want them to know what I've taught them through training. So I don't want her scratching at things. Good. So I just want her mind to be able to relax, and that's what I'm doing right now. Just getting her in that good state of mind. Now, go from this side. You can still kind of shoot it from this side, is fine. You see her head position, her ears are in front of me, so I'm just going to make a little slight correction backwards towards my butt. It's kind of at an angle going this way. What I don't want is a lot of tension on my hand. I don't need to hold the leash up here and hold tension to the dog. I want them to know and understand. I'm going to come out here a little bit so we get away from these trees. I want them to know and understand that I trust my dog, okay? And if with the dog feeling tension and things like that, then they start to know and understand, hey, this guy really doesn't trust me, or my owner doesn't trust me, so they're gonna continue some things, you know, unwanted behavior. So I don't want the stress, okay? But I also don't want this right here, because look, the moment I gave that up, look what she did. She took it, okay? So I'm gonna put her back into position, get my amount of leash that I want and need, and then continue our structured walk. Good. So to me, this is really, really great. A lot better than what I expected from the dog after when I picked her up yesterday evening, and even this morning, just jumping, pulling everywhere. So this is a really great step for her in terms of her obedience. She goes to go away from me. I gave her a little slight correction. You notice that the times I do praise the dog, okay, really calm, really shallow voice, really soft voice, the Sean O'Shea cool guy voice. Good. So you heard some noises in the background. There's a park behind us. The dog kind of showed some interest. I'm okay with that. The dog's not getting fixated, but ultimately I want the dog to be paying attention to me. It's natural for them to kind of figure out what's going on, hear noises, things like that. But we're actually walking past the house. The dogs are about to start barking. There they go. So dog starts to get good. So took a glance, did a correction, and now paying attention back to what I'm doing about what we're doing here, not paying attention to the dog. So that was a prime example. The dog glanced, okay? I don't want them getting fixated on it, and then they're back paying attention to what I'm doing. So this is exactly what a structured walk looks like. I'm structuring everything that we do. I'm not allowing the dog to create its own behaviors in terms of sniffing or marking territories or pulling or getting fixated on things that I don't want them to. Okay, it's where a lot of people end up going into getting mistakes or have issues with their dogs is they think a walk is a time where the dog can go pee and use the bathroom in everybody's yard, or start pulling them, or they don't know how to correct the pulling, and the way aggressive issues can cause, or even excited play with other dogs, greeting other dogs the wrong way, is not correcting this to begin with. My dog in a structured walk does not need to interact with nobody, no other people, no other animals. This is for me to build a relationship and them to build a relationship with me as the owner and trainer. So that is our structured walk, guys. I hope y'all enjoy it. This is something that you can do at home on your own. So check out our other video on how to fit and how to properly use a prong collar for the dog, how to get them used to it. But this is our structured walk. Joseph James here with Professional Canine Solutions. Check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, on our website, prok9s.com. So you saw the correction there starting to kind of come up from the sit, okay? I gave him just enough correction to get her to calm back down. Oh. Good. So prok9s.com, facebook.com/prok9s at the end, and we're on Twitter and Instagram, and we'll be uploading some videos on Periscope as well. So hope you guys enjoy. This is a do-it-yourself structured walk with your dog using a prong collar.